Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry, Lawton, and Benz.
What's up?
And David, it's Monday. What's up, bro?
Top of the morning, everybody.
Well, we all had a great weekend, and we are on fire this morning. We are in a good mood. We were yelling and screaming and everything else in the morning.
Larry owes me $100.
He don't owe me shit. That's how's that. He said favorite. He goes, Jacksonville was favorite. Giants were favorite, he said.
Don't start this.
That wasn't the bet, though.
That wasn't the bet. That wasn't the bet. Thank you, Dave. Thank God for you being
Anyway,
here.
forget the bet right now.
Yeah, forget the bet.
No,
you heard he's
bullshit.
my brother. He ain't going to go against me.
That's right. That's why he said forget the bet. Dave is about as loyal as you can get. That's the truth. That's the truth.
Absolutely. Anyway, everybody, we had a great weekend. A lot going on. Yankees suck. Next, keep going.
Phillies, though, baby.
Yeah, Phillies are in the World Series. I mean, that's pretty cool. We do have we're going to do news today. We're going to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Things are popping along, everybody, and I mean in a great way.
Cigars are being shipped today.
Yeah, big time.
And I don't mean shipped from the office, shipped from Nicaragua.
No, absolutely. Well, I'm going to be picking them up this
week,
probably this week down south. I'm going to go down.
I cannot wait, man. I am so stoked.
You don't think I'm opening a box on the way up?
Oh, for sure.
The Benz getting close. Getting close to ship them to the customers, too.
That, to me, is the most exciting part, is to get those cigars in people's hands so they could start smoking them and we could start getting everybody's responses. You know,
I guess they should have them almost by next week sometime.
Don't go ahead saying that, because we're not sure. There's some stuff that we have to figure out. Now, assuming we have the cigars in hand early next week, yeah, some people will have those cigars in hand by the week following that, but I can't promise anything yet, so let's not promise.
Hey, let me ask you, obviously running the thing you are. What's usually the turnaround like? That how quick do they ship? 2-day, 3-day shipping?
Yeah, about 2 to 4 days, depending on where you are. If you're in the U.S., if you're not in the U.S., then you're looking at probably 7 to 12 days.
Oh, okay, that's not bad either.
It's not bad. We're only shipping. I don't know what else to call it, but priority, in the sense that we're not using any cheap shipping. We're using
there's no media mail.
No, because these things have to stay fresh and they got to go quick. We're going to put Bovita packs and all the ones that go in for a long ride, and the cigars are going to be fresh. So when they get to you, just make sure that when they do, don't leave them in the sun or anything like that. We should still do our video, which we've been talking about.
We need to do that. We really need to do that this week.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, everybody. When you get these things, you guys are going to love the box. This box right here, everybody. You guys are going to have the box.
They're going to have a T-shirt, too, with it, right?
Oh, yeah, but this box, too, is a humidor. So what Benz is talking about, on the bottom of the box, you could put
Bovita.
A little package thing.
Bovita. What the fuck is a Bovita?
It's just the name of a company.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, a fucking moist pack or whatever the fuck they do. Right?
Moisture pack. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
but it's a two-way moisture pack, so it doesn't let it get too moist, and it doesn't moist. I like the word moist. It doesn't.
It keeps the cigars fresh.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Yeah, and that's what's going to be good. And you can use these things. These boxes are cool. People have been asking, how can I get a box? Buy a cigar. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, because people, we didn't just get boxes to box. We are going to have a whole store eventually.
Lighters,
cutters, T-shirts. We're going to really do it right. My son and I were talking about where we really got to go hard on merch. We know Kirill and a bunch of other people are, and we're not right now. We're gonna hit that hard, and you're gonna be able to get a lot on this website as far as anything cigar related, anything this show related, that kind of stuff is gonna be related. And again, thanks to Oliva, who sponsors the show. They're great. I'm smoking the Oliva Series O.
I'm more of an OG. So I'm smoking an Oliva.
You're the OG. Okay. You hear that, everybody?
I am OG.
Way young in this crowd.
We could both, you know what? For my generation, I'll be the OG. For your generation, you be. It's my birthday.
I was just going to.
Happy birthday, Benz.
I was just going to say, today is Benz's birthday. Happy birthday, Bo.
Thanks, bro.
How old, Benz?
I am 22 years old.
Yeah, okay.
Plus 15.
Actually, exactly.
I know. I'm pretty good at math, Yeah, he's 37 years old. Wow, man, Dave, how do you like that? 37?
Yeah, I know. Don't we wish?
I was in the joint 37 years old.
Yeah. I wasn't. I was 37, Robert Stores.
Yeah.
I was doing a podcast with my best friend smoking cigars.
So we're having a lot of fun. Things are going. The cruise is coming up. Man, am I excited. We have, I don't know, a lot of people starting to come. Well, if you have not sent your sizes to Benz and stuff like that. We got to know now because
confirmation. I need a confirmation of your cruise so we can put you as part of our party, and then we also need your shirt size and whoever you're going with shirt size.
Why, they getting a shirt on the cruise?
Yeah, like, you know, have you ever been on a cruise where like you have these like family, they're all walking around with the same fucking shirt?
I've seen it.
So
yeah.
Larry wants to do that with the crew, and at first I was gonna argue with it. I was gonna be like, no, you know, it's gay. Let's not do that. But Larry had a great idea.
What?
He said we're gonna take over that fucking boat anyway, right? Might as well be fucking silly about it. No, I agree.
and might as well let everybody know what the fuck we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're coming up with the design today. Matter of fact, with Darian and stuff, and we're gonna have the cruise ship. We're gonna have a lot of fun, man. It's gonna be really.
And that's the 18th, right?
The 18th out of Port Canaveral. So if you know, people,
Carnival.
Yeah, Carnival cruise.
By the way, that shirt costs you nothing. If you're going on the cruise, this shirt is free. So
yeah, of course.
And you know, you want to talk about a limited shirt? There's only going to be like what, 20 of these in existence?
That's it.
Whatever
people come, we're making.
If you have this shirt, you technically have the rarest Larry item.
Yeah, that's true. Probably,
right? You know,
much.
I mean,
Yeah,
consider.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Wow. And you know what? You know, matter of fact, at the end, somebody asked me if I'll sign shirts or do stuff like that. So at the end, we'll do stuff. I'll bring a marker. You know, we'll have fun.
Sure.
We're gonna have a lot of fun on this cruise because it's the 18th. And now, if you have not booked this cruise, it's cheap. It's not an expensive cruise. It's a party cruise.
Don't get an expensive room.
No, because you're not gonna be in it much.
Exactly.
You know, and we're gonna be all running around deck, drinking and partying and everything else, and having a good time. You know, I'm sure we're going to be telling stories, and my brother and I will be there, and you, and people want to know how we interact. This can be funny. It's going to be a fucking funny cruise.
You're definitely going to see a side of us that you typically wouldn't see.
Wow, boy. I know
There's a difference between a couple hours a week and
fucking crazy
straight
shit,
out hanging out with us.
And 3 full days.
Yeah,
man.
we are kind of, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that we're not fucking crazy. Certifiable, every single person.
Oh my God!
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Like
you
especially,
could say that.
There's the two things. I mean, I'm always tell everybody we're gonna have a lot of fun. But there's no violence at all.
No,
and we won't accept that or anything. But we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Not that kind of fun.
Now you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have we're gonna be partying. We're gonna have women on there, and if you want a guy or a woman, have both, whatever you want. So I might have both.
All right, listen, you're an inclusive person. I know that about you. Not a discriminating consumer.
Not at all.
Yeah, that's true. Frank was here. He'd argue with you about it.
He'd argue about everything. I think Frank gets up arguing with himself.
You know what? That's kind of a shtick now.
I think. Oh yeah. Everybody
Now that
knows.
he started off on the show like this, every time he comes on, he just has to argue about everything.
That means nothing.
You know why he argues? Because he can't win an argument with his wife. So he.
Damn, shots fired. I don't know which one to use. It was such a fucking big call.
Yeah, that was a hit one, boy.
Oh, I can't wait till Frank hears that one.
Hope you're listening. Frank.
Wait a minute. It's true.
Yeah, well, listen. It's not that I hope Frank's listening; is I hope his wife's listening.
Oh yeah. You know,
she'll say, "Yep, true."
You know, are you going to the Bomalowski's Halloween party?
Yeah, of course.
Oh man, I can't.
I wouldn't miss it.
What do you got an outfit?
An outfit? No, I'm gonna dress up as a 37-year-old average white.
I think
guy.
I'm going as Larry Lawton.
Yeah, it's an easy one. Last time do you remember what he dressed last time?
What did I
Him
do?
and Teresa did some stupid thing. Last time I
fucking
was
guy.
there, you didn't dress up last year that good.
No,
The year before, which I wasn't at.
You came in a fucking hospital gown.
No,
that was the year before.
Not
Okay.
last year.
And he was fucking totally nude underneath it.
Yeah.
Not last year.
And he
though.
kept showing all of our wives his dick.
No, I didn't show them. They kept asking to look.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What he was doing is every time he'd bend over, you'd fucking get a face full of Larry ass.
Well, you know, I don't know how many people on this. How
You
many
like
people?
to dress up.
I won't dress up like Frank or people like that.
He's the master.
Well, you know what it is. I won't go.
No,
that
he's not the master. I think Chris dresses him up.
No, but here's
you might be right.
No, he does. She does. But here's the thing. I won't do anything where it's on my face where I can't drink. And
Yeah,
this
like
and
lipstick,
sweat,
and
all this shit.
Like last year, John Alpazar and Mike Lesser came, and they were dressed up as women, and they looked good as women. But listen, high heels, lipstick.
That's all you need.
How can you be comfortable though?
Yeah, I
walking
can't do
around
that.
in high heels and drinking a drink with lipstick on as a guy.
I don't
know. Maybe we can.
The women do it.
Yeah, but that, they grew up doing that, man.
They're used to it.
I agree with my bro there. I mean, I'm not going to do anything I'm not comfortable with.
I understand. So you're not going to go as blackface.
No, I don't do that anyway. Come on.
No,
man.
one of the things, and it's funny because we're talking about Halloween. I saw this thing online where it says, it was a local county or district of some kind, and it was an announcement that says we're asking everybody who dresses up this year not to dress up as blackface. And I feel like if you have to fucking go ahead and say it, you got a fucking inherited problem in your area.
Right. No, you do.
Hey,
right?
You do, absolutely.
Me and Peter are going today to the Halloween store to pick a costume.
Okay.
Oh.
Something
They're going
simple.
as frickin' frack.
No. I don't mean we're going to
Best
as
costume,
a couple.
best costume ever is not showing up and say you came as a ghost.
No. Because
It's
I
the
want to
best
drink.
costume. Hey, drink at home.
Nah, man, I don't drink at home. I'm not a big drinker. You know that anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll probably... now, this one I will. It depends. I'm really not a drinker. I'm
Social
a drugger.
drinker.
No.
I'm a drugger.
Pass that joint, will you?
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. I haven't even lit it yet.
Yeah, but no, I'm going to... I don't know. I'm going to have fun. I missed Hot Pink. There's a concert Saturday night. And I got
Queen, baby? They did Queen, I heard.
I heard, but I got pretty inebriated, and I couldn't make it. I passed out.
Down at Coco.
I passed out going there.
Oh, so you were supposed to go.
I was supposed to go. I ended up I said, let me lay down, take an hour nap, and I got
Slept
up the
until the
next
next morning.
Well, your new girlfriend isn't waking you up to go?
No. That's why she's my new girlfriend.
If she wasn't, she'd be your ex-girlfriend.
Right. No, I don't. Just for the record, I have no attachments to anybody. I am a free single man for this cruise and any other cruise and every cruise coming for the next 5 years.
So if you found the right one, let me ask you something.
Being honest now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All jokes aside, if you were to find a woman, she's
Right.
perfect in every way, Larry.
Right.
Or a man, whatever.
I
I
know what
know
you're
you
saying.
float, whatever. If you find the person, like, how about that? I just say that. I say the person. You find the right person.
Go ahead.
Perfect in every way. The only thing is they require for you to be monogamous.
Oh, can't happen. Then it's not the perfect person.
I see.
I will never be monogamous.
Why?
I don't believe in it.
Why?
I don't believe in monogamy. I think it's the biggest fallacy in the world. I think, and I'll tell you the truth, and I mean this. I think any woman or man or whatever, like you said, whatever relationship, and says to the other partner, if I catch you getting a blowjob or you don't, we're divorced. You know what you do right then and there? Just get divorced. Because how do you know you don't go to a bachelor party?
Right.
And all of a sudden, you had a few drinks and, blowjobs are going around or whatever. You get a fucking blowjob. Is that the end of the fucking world?
It's not. It's not. And
then to say you're going to be divorced, you're looking for an excuse, in my mind, to get divorced. In other words, the person is.
No, they're looking for a commitment. It's different to say commitment than an excuse.
Okay, why does that have to be there? How about the commitment of you helping, you being there by their side, you supporting them, you financially helping them,
Sleeping in their bed or whatever.
You're raising the family.
It's a full package. It's
right.
a full package.
So then one thing out of any of those should never say, it's over.
Oh, if you're not supportive to your wife, she'll dump you.
And let me give you a little number I just looked up not long ago. You know, women cheat on a higher rate than men.
You didn't have to tell me that. I knew that.
Did you really?
I mean, not because I looked it up, but because it makes sense. If you know as many women as you do, if you've been around as long and as wide as I have, you know what I mean? I've been around. I've seen some shit. It's a lot easier to convince a woman to cheat than it is a man. And I'm convinced.
Okay, now let me ask you a question, Benz.
I disagree.
Being you don't agree with monogamy, you don't believe in it.
I 100% agree.
He believes. I don't.
Okay, being you believe in monogamy, would it be okay if your wife cheated with another woman compared to another man?
Am I there?
That's a great question.
Am I part of it?
Oh, no, he wants to know, is he part of it, Dave?
Yeah.
Is it a threesome?
If it's a threesome, it's a threesome, man. That sounds like
Oh,
a
but
happy
that's
party.
okay.
But that's okay? Yeah. But that's not monogamy, then.
One
That's
dick.
not
One
monogamy.
dick per party.
Yeah, but that's not monogamy.
No, yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. Fact is I wouldn't do it because she wouldn't do it, and we don't even think about it.
Well, I would and will and do.
Yeah, no, I know you will. I know. You're into everything. You said you don't believe in monogamy. I think that there is one person out there for you that you should stay.
I disagree. I really do.
You know, the problem is you have the impression of young minds, and you're going to go ahead and say shit like that out of the gate. You're going to have to give a good explanation as to why.
Absolutely. You're saying, I have the impression. What'd you say? Like
Your impressionable minds are listening to the show.
and that's quite all right. Listen, everybody has their own beliefs in whatever, whether it's religion or drugs or sex or whatever. I am of the mind, because I've been around 61 years, and I've been in relationships, have great relationships, have no negative relationships with any women I've had, wives I had.
Even your ex-woman you're friends with.
Very much so, and we all were open relationships, meaning you can have sex with whatever. And we never had an issue with sex, because I don't take sex as a change all. Now, that's, if a person does, that's up to them. I don't believe my way's the highway, or anybody. You know, everybody has their own.
Well, your way is
own
the
niche,
highway.
your own little.
Their
thing.
own little thing. No, mine is for me. Now, that doesn't mean it's for you. And I never say that.
It works for you, but it might not work for everybody.
You know why? Because I have zero jealousies in me. You know, there could be a guy out there with a fucking, 8-9-inch dick, fat thing, great lover, a lot of money, good looking, great personality. Give my woman the best orgasm in the world, and it won't make me jealous. It really won't. And I'm not of that mind that a person stays with another person.
I'm never worried
just
about
because
it
of
being
sex.
better dick, but you just can't help it. I don't even like people looking, you know?
Well, see, I even like that, because when they look, then they're saying, wow.
Well, that's
They're
a compliment.
validating,
That's a
right.
compliment.
That's a compliment.
I've
Zach.
heard you and Tony talk about the Texaco Tony and you.
That
yeah.
is a compliment. You're
Absolutely.
walking down the street with your wife, and
they-
she's getting a lot of looks from decent-looking guys. You know,
If you would have
that's
said,
a compliment.
All right, when we were
Agreed.
They're
dating,
looking at her because she's pretty.
all right, I agree with you halfway. I'll say if it was a girlfriend, agreed. It's the mother of your children.
See, but that,
But they're
knock
not
your
doing
teeth out.
nothing wrong.
You know,
What do you
but
think
it-
God gave them 2 eyes for? To shut them? Turn their head against everybody?
wow, there you go, bro.
No. God gave you eyes so you can see what you're doing on a daily
No,
basis.
he gave you eyes to see the woman.
He gave you eyes just for tits. That's
He gave you eyes to look.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
There's one thing to comment, to make a derogatory
understand.
comment in front of you,
Right.
or anything like that. That no.
We agree.
But to
We
look,
agree. We agree. Look is maybe I'm using the wrong terminology. Maybe look is not what I'm trying to say. If somebody was to make a pass,
that's another story.
Well, see, you guys
That's
again.
disrespecting you then.
that's disrespecting
But
my
looking
marriage.
at your wife is not. That's a compliment.
If you weren't around, that's
I
not
guess you're right.
disrespecting
I
you.
guess you're right. Yeah.
If you weren't around, that's not disrespecting you. No, it's not. I mean, that's
What if she's got a engagement ring?
that don't matter.
That means shit. You know that.
I understand, but it's disrespect.
No, it's not. If she
You-
says, "Listen, I'm married," and that's it, and then now he keeps doing it, that's a whole nother story.
yeah, I mean,
But once he says, if he says, "Hey, baby, what are you doing? Hey,
and
you
she
want to go to
stopped
lunch
him,
today?"
and she stopped her right there, and he walked away.
That's good. I mean,
he tried. He didn't
tried to
know. He
give him
didn't
a-
know she was married.
Got the
Even
fucking ring.
that mean
That
anything.
don't mean shit.
That don't mean shit.
It really
Ring
don't.
mean shit.
No.
Why
I know
they're wearing the
women.
rings?
I
know
know
what
a woman
the-
who put rings on their wedding finger, and they're not married.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't. I haven't heard of that.
Yeah,
And if I did, it's obviously not the large majority.
They could
You
be a
can't go by
widow.
that.
Listen,
and
so-
they didn't take it off. They could be a lot of things.
Yeah, he's right.
No, it's
you're,
true.
You're 100%, bro.
How many fucking widows are running around there? Come on,
A lot.
What you're describing, 2% of the fucking
No,
situations.
but what am I odds here? Who gives a shit? If the lady says, "Hey, listen, I'm married," and that's it. Hey, good. I hope you're happy.
Sorry.
That's it. That's
Whatever,
it.
goodbye.
Not sorry either.
No.
Fuck that. I ain't sorry. It's okay.
You're sorry you didn't get laid.
No, it's not even getting laid. I listen. There's 2 things I don't do, and I'm very, very like I tell my friends and people who know me, I won't fuck around with a guy's wife that I know him. You know what I mean? You
A
know
friend,
that.
a friend.
That I know him.
No, you know what I mean. I mean,
kinda.
a friend's wife that's something like that. I'm not
That
gonna
he's
do
with.
that.
Okay.
In other words, I would never hit on your wife.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying anybody's wife. I know.
Even
You know
if you
that.
weren't
I believe
around.
it.
Even if you weren't around.
I believe
No,
it.
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
sure.
I mean, it isn't because there's enough out there and stuff. Now, obviously, once I'm out there and I want to, hang out and have fun. When we're on this cruise, I'll bet I hit on about 50 women. My
I bet
odds.
you will. That's kind of your game. I've seen you do it.
Yeah. Oh, you have. You've
Yeah.
been around, and it usually works.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes
well,
it
it
doesn't.
depends. I want to hit on 50.
What's the worst that could
couples, 'cause
happen?
I got my.
What's the worst that could happen? They
They
say
say
no.
no.
So,
You're exactly where you started off.
Right. You know what it is though. This is not about batting average. This is about.
but
home
they're
run.
not going to say yes if you don't ask them.
That's true. I see that life is behind me.
Well, you're married.
I'm married.
He's not.
I mean, might as well be.
What do you mean, me?
He
You
might
don't
as
want
well
you don't
be
want to tell the
married.
listeners about the new girlfriend.
I keep fucking around, asshole. There ain't no motherfucking girlfriend here, motherfucker. Ain't no happening. No, listen, I had a good relationship. I had no issues, but I was always upfront, always told it like it was.
And that's okay. If you go into a relationship telling the woman, listen, I like to fuck everything, but you could be my one. Is that right to say that?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You could be my one. You could be the one I sleep next to. You could be the one I vacation with. You could be the one that does everything. But I got to go fucking around.
Right.
If you tell her out front and she decides to stay, that's on her.
Absolutely.
But if you tell her you're not going to do this shit, you don't put that under that pretense.
That's lying then.
But lying. I don't. If you're going to do it. But I don't do that. You know me.
No, you don't do that.
I don't. I tell it like it is. Period.
And you're single, so no bother asking you.
Listen, we're both single.
We're both single.
Yeah, I know, but the new girlfriend.
Stop it, fucking jerk off. Because anybody listen to this show, they start to get you. No, you fucking asshole.
They'll never know.
What about you and your other girlfriend?
Which other girlfriend? I only have 3.
No. The one you went to lunch with the other day.
Yeah, I knew.
Okay,
she's my favorite.
That's a client.
Oh, is that a client? Oh, that's what you said.
I'm her client.
Oh, that's right. I knew there was something.
Listen, you can try and get me. My wife knows, bro. She knows I don't fuck around.
Amanda.
Don't make me say your new girlfriend's name.
Just say it.
Stephanie.
No, it's John.
Stephanie John.
No, and listen, I'm just a very big believer in living. First of all, and I think my brother and I are on the same page this way because we did so much time in prison. I'm going to live my life to the fullest as I can. I'm 61 years old. How many years do you really have to have where I'm of sane mind, my dick gets hard, everything else, everything works real good. So my point is, I don't know how much, people have left to do things like that. And I'm not knocking
trying
friends.
To squeeze every moment.
Not in a bad way. I mean, I enjoy the moments too. It's not like I'm out there just fucking, fucking some whore on the street every fucking 10 feet. You know what I mean? No, but I want to go out and I want to have fun and you meet somebody, you do things, enjoy it. There's too many. First of all, I'm not into the relationship game anymore. I really am not. My brother, I don't want to be talking and have to answer to do something and what you're doing, who you're doing, where you're going. I want to go I'm going on 2 cruises in the next fucking month.
Yeah, same.
Right. You just went on one.
Yeah, and I'm going on another.
Well, I'm going on one second next week.
What does that being in a relationship have to do with it?
Because then you're going to say, oh, where you going? Oh, another cruise. Who you have going with?
It's okay to tell her where I'm going.
Listen, Zach.
You just don't want to.
When you're in a relationship, anybody, they gotta answer questions to their woman, and not even wife. If you're in a relationship or living with somebody, and I go play cards, and I come home losing $400. Well, why are you playing cards? That $400 we could have did this with. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't want to answer to nothing.
I'm married. I don't have that problem.
Well, no, I mean, again, that's good for you. I mean, but you still have to say where you're going, who you're going with.
And that's okay.
Well, that's okay for you.
I enjoy sharing that with her.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
I know, but you're thinking about it as a negative thing where it's not.
I didn't say, listen, I'm saying I don't want to have to think, oh, shit, I got to go tell her where I'm going. Hold on, guys. Can you go on that cruise? Well, maybe I had something. She had something. I got to text her. Oh, what do we have planned? I've seen you do that. Oh, I got to see what's going on.
Of course.
I don't want to do that.
I got kids.
I look at my phone, my calendar, and say, I'm going.
I know. Listen.
End of story. And listen.
How much is your life better because you don't have to discuss your outcomes with somebody? Less than 1%.
It depends.
Not even 1%.
It depends.
Oh no!
Sometimes discussing with some people that turn into an argument or whatever, or they don't approve of it.
You guys just need to find the right women. You see.
Listen, after 61 years in this art, I have found the right woman. It's called Five Things.
Ready. Pamela Anderson and Jill.
Exactly.
J-I-L.
Yeah, absolutely. Doesn't charge anything. Doesn't run the credit card up.
Doesn't run the credit card for the price of 1 pump of lotion.
Lotion you're in, and everybody on this show knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, listen. I mean, I'm just in a good place. I'm gonna have fun. I love to have fun anyway. I'm not. There's 2 things I told someone the other day. I don't deal with it anymore, and I will never deal with it. Period. Is drama. I don't want it. I won't deal with it. It's not something I'm going to live with at all, even in a little bit of a way. Now, I know a lot of people.
I want the little one.
Oh, you want the little one? I want. You sound like it's your birthday.
I want. It is my birthday.
Oh, yeah, okay, here's the lighter. But, and that's what I mean, drama. I listen, I am the most mellow, easy guy to get along with. You know that. And
I don't argue with that.
And I don't want to have drama because some people want to live with drama and they like drama and and you might know them for a long time.
I never in my life lived with drama. I never in my life worried about anything because to me, I know a lot of people worry, oh shit, I got laid off. But worrying ain't going to get you nowhere but a freaking heart attack or whatever.
It definitely won't fix getting laid off. I agree with you.
It ain't going to fix anything worrying.
Right, exactly.
But
sit down, think, okay, what's my next move? Not worry.
Right,
about anything.
George Burns said that actually. He lived to 100. He goes, how do you live? How do you live to 100? He goes, because I don't stress and I don't worry. He goes, what do you mean? If I can fix it, I fix it. If I can't fix it, then why worry about it? You can't do anything about it. Exactly. So he made a lot of sense, and I remember that from years and years ago. And I always lived that way. I don't live by other people's standards, and whatever their standards, whether it's our friends or not, and you know that I don't live by other people's standards. They want to live their way and they think they're right. Great, have fun, do your thing. I'm happy for you. But don't think I have to live like you. And if you don't like the way I am, get the fuck out of here.
Let me ask you something, Larry. What happens? Yeah. This is a legit question.
Sure.
No monogamy, no relationships, no real relation, no meaningful relationships based on.
I have a lot of relationships.
Yeah, you have a lot of friendships.
My brother, my mother, my kids.
Hey, me, don't forget me, motherfucker. We have relationships. Absolutely. We're all close and we all care about each other.
Right.
But there's something to be said about that significant other, the one that's going to take care of you when you're sick, the one that's going to cook for you when you can't, the one that's going to drive you to the hospital whenever you need it.
You mean my maid?
I think that's a very awkward thing to say.
No,
when I'm saying something serious.
I know what you're saying.
He's got family that would do that.
I have family that do it. I have people that will help me. I have people that will do the right thing.
Buddy, what if they can't? There's only one significant other. You're going to be 80 one day.
Wait a minute. Do you know how many times I've seen women who were with their significant others and then they get sick and they're gone?
I've seen that too.
Okay. So don't say that can't happen. You just said it can't. I know if I get sick, my brother will be there in a second. And if he gets sick, I will be there no matter what the fuck happens.
I know, period. Larry, I know.
My point, what you said was
growing old with somebody assures.
But I am growing old with somebody. We hang out, we do things, we party, we go on vacations, we do things. Yes, I like that. And there's no stress, no thing. So when you say, oh, that significant other, what is that? The lady in the chair that you look over, you say, what the fuck am I doing here? I'd rather put the guys out in the fucking
No, I think you're looking at it all wrong. You're looking at the lady in the chair and you're saying, that's the lady that I love, the person that I'd rather be with. I don't rather be at the fucking bar. Because you're 80 years old.
So what?
Because you've done fucked everything you can fucking did everything you want. At the end of the day,
So I'm going to go watch Gunsmoke, so why do I need the fucking lady next to me to watch fucking Gunsmoke? Or whatever the fuck
nobody will get that.
Second of all, Benz, he'll cross that bridge when he gets to it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm at that point.
You know what I mean? I mean, when he's 80, if he makes 80, and when he's 80, if he can't fuck no more, can't cook no more, can't get out of a chair no more, he might want to have a companion then. Who knows?
Yeah, I might.
I know, but you haven't built that relationship to get to that point. At that point,
so you got to start at 61?
At that point, that companion's going to fucking up and leave.
They could leave anyway.
Listen, Zach.
You're making it sound...
they could leave anyway, but if you had a meaningful relationship that lasted a long time...
Benz, I live in a 55 and over community right now.
Right.
And I'm only 62. I'm kind of young for the community. You know how many single 75-year-old women would move in with me tomorrow? Just because they're on a Social Security check or whatever? Forget the fucking part and all of that. Just to cook for me and for me to pay their rent. You know what I mean? Like to support them.
Okay.
To have that companion, you said.
Have a companion like you're talking about.
Right.
It's so easy. But who wants that now? I don't want it.
I don't either.
All right.
And I get what you're saying, but I think when you get older, it might be different. I don't know.
You motherfuckers have never been in love, and it shows.
No, I've been in love.
You've never been in love.
I get in love every night.
Listen, just the fact that
you're young enough that, Benz, you're young enough that you're raising a family, you got kids now. You're in a different boat than when you're 61.
But I chose to be where I'm at.
No, we did too. You don't think I raised the family and all?
You were in prison, motherfucker.
Well, I still raised them. I paid.
I was married twice. And the son I had was not even from a marriage. It was from a 10-year living together relationship.
Right. That might as well be marriage, by the way.
Exactly.
That might as well be marriage.
I think in New York it probably is common law.
It is.
I mean, I don't even know.
Do you consider me being married 3 times then?
Yeah, but not for love. You were married for... Dude, come on. She was packing up your fucking drugs. She was helping you hide your jewels. She was lying to the cops while you were fucking running out the back.
All my wives.
Yeah, this was... Yeah, I'm just giving examples of different stories of different wives, but the fact is, you never had a relationship. Me, I would never send my wife to the door. I'd fucking do everything. She'd be out the back door before me because I protect her.
Yeah, but she didn't have a warrant.
In that case, I sent her to the fucking door.
Exactly right.
No, I get what you're saying, but you see what I mean? I put her first because
Listen,
I love her.
I always did. Everybody knows I did. I went away for not telling. I put a lot of people first
I
before
didn't
myself.
say you were going to go fucking
No,
snitch.
my point to you is this. I put a lot of people first by doing what I do. And I made sure I was out front so other people wouldn't have to be out front. So if you want to call it that.
Okay, listen, I respect that.
My point to you is this. I don't get where you think having that, you call it the relationship. And you say I was never in love. Yes, I had my first wife, Rosalind, was great girl. Then I had my Missy, great girl. I can marry her tomorrow. My second wife.
So do it.
No, because we're friends. And we'll go down there and I'll have fun and we'll hang out and everything else. But no, I don't want to get married. I don't want that.
Then don't.
Bingo. Bing!
I'm
You
just
hit
saying,
the fucking jackpot.
I just to summarize this conversation, what I'm saying is I think you guys are missing out on something and you're too blind to see.
Well, I think you don't know because you're too young, to be honest.
All right,
and
so we'll
fair.
leave it at that. I don't
fair.
know because I'm too young and I'm being naive maybe.
Well, yeah, I do think that a little bit because we've been around a little bit more. I mean, you know as well as I do. We have a lot of friends who are married. How many do you think are 100% happy?
That's a tough question.
Okay,
I don't know their relationships.
But you know what we know.
I know I'm happy.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Texaco Tony's happy.
Okay, I'm just listen.
I'm giving you examples.
We
of people
only
who are
know.
happy.
I know.
I don't want to give you the example of the guy that's on his 3rd marriage.
Right. Okay.
The problem is most of the guys. Oh, I got another one. I just hate to blast people, but Chach, he's happy.
All right, listen. I hope they're all happy. I didn't say. I said I hope they're all, but we all know they're not.
I know a lot of good, successful relationships.
So do I, and I know a lot of fucked up relationships.
Right. Which one would you rather be on? I'd rather be on
Neither. I want mine because I know this one's
You
good.
mean to tell me, Benz, you never have a bump in the road?
A bump in the road.
Of course you do.
With your
Define
marriage.
bump in the road. Define bump in the road. Saying we're going to get divorced?
No,
doesn't
that's
happen.
beyond the bump in the road. That's a
Okay.
pothole.
Okay. All right. Fair. So
That's a good one.
define like what? Argument about something?
Arguments and shit like
Fuck
that.
yeah. Fuck yeah. I love it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Dude, the best part about any argument is fucking right after.
You mean the makeup sex?
You haven't had fucking good sex until you had that good makeup sex.
I've had a lot of good sex. in
I
my
understand, but listen, you don't have to make up because you don't give about anybody's feelings. But
life. I do care more than you know. If I didn't care, I probably wouldn't be here right now.
All right.
I mean, be honest. I mean, I love.
He does care.
I can
in his own way.
Exactly. I do what I want. People don't know what I've done with my last relationship, and how
Not having a companion in life is tough, man.
Well, to you,
To me.
maybe it's certain people need that. I want to tell my audience and the young people out there, that is up to you. Each individual who listens to this show or what they do, you have to figure out what you like. If you're young and you want a family and all that kind of stuff, I get that part. I totally get that.
Just don't jump into it.
Yeah,
because
just
you
don't
want
jump
that.
at it. Right. And
That's good advice.
And I do get that. Now,
Well, a lot of people do
But then
that.
you might be a guy who's 52 years old, 55 years old, saying, what the fuck am I doing in this crazy relationship? I've been fucking... Do you know how many men I know and I met that say, man, I should have fucking got divorced.
they're
I should have
trapped,
split. Yeah, and I feel trapped. And I should have
stayed
left
because
a
of
long
the kids.
time.
I
Stayed
did
for the
this.
kids.
A lot of
Stay together for the kids. I mean, that's a common thing.
Yeah, and I don't buy it because the kids know it anyway.
You know, Benz,
They suffer
Benz,
through it.
quick
Absolutely.
story, Benz. Quick story. My first kid I had when
That's
I was...
done.
When I,
He said quick.
my kid I had when I was 20 years old. Stayed with her for 10 years. Probably longer than I should have because of the kid. When I left her, okay, I had a better relationship with my son than I ever had when we were arguing a lot in the house. And we had an amicable breakup.
Amicable, yeah.
That I could see the kid anytime I wanted. I didn't have to pay child support, but I supported my kid 100%.
100%.
I believe that. I know you.
Toys,
Yeah.
bikes, everything.
Listen, I know you.
Right. But And I had a great, pick them up every weekend, take them over to my...
You used to come to me for the month, for the summer.
Take them to Florida all summer long, or whatever. You know what I mean? So for people to stay with their wife because of the kids...
That's a mistake.
Is a mistake.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if you're not getting along with your wife and you're unhappy at home...
You're fucking up the kids.
Do not stay because your kids.
And the kid knows it.
And it just makes... The kids see that.
Oh, yeah.
Kids see everything.
You know what? People always ask me why my program is so powerful and why it works. It's because I know kids can spot bullshit a mile away, and I don't fucking bullshit them. You know that. I don't bullshit them. I tell it like it is, fucking right to their face, and they accept it, and you know what? They appreciate it because they realize, wow, this guy ain't trying to fucking snow my ass. He's telling it like it is. Like it or bad, good or bad. I mean, and that's just the way it is.
It's easy. You're not raising them.
No, when I raised them, I never bullshitted my kids. You know, I don't do that. Right. My daughter will tell you. My daughter came to live with me when I got out of prison, and you know, you
took a phone.
Sure, and I taught her how to fight.
I heard that story.
I did certain things, but you know, and I loved it, and I love my daughter, and she's coming on the cruise, everybody. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun on the cruise, and now I have
bringing a guy or a girl.
No, her boyfriend. She's been with for a while.
Oh, she's got a boyfriend?
She's had a boyfriend.
All right, now that we're talking about your daughter's boyfriend, should he be fucking around?
I don't care what he does. It's just between him. That's between them.
If they both agree
That's
upon
between them, absolutely. I don't care.
What if she doesn't agree and he still does?
Then leave.
If she comes to you and she said he cheated on me, what do you say?
What do you want to leave? Leave. If not, then accept it. It's up to them. It has nothing to do.
That's such an old school fucking thing to respond with.
It's true, though.
You want to leave, not accept it.
That's it. And you know, why not?
That's such a New Yorker thing.
It might be, but what are you supposed to do? Oh, what are you doing? I'm going to leave. Well, then fucking leave. Don't fucking make this thing a fucking crazy drama.
Yeah, but
bullshit.
He hurt your daughter.
He didn't. No, if he hits my daughter, that's a whole thing.
Hurt. Not
hurt in the heart.
physically.
Listen, you're going to get hurt in the heart a lot in life. You better get used to it.
That's true, man.
You might get hurt at work by your boss.
Right.
You might get hurt a lot of different ways. I mean, that's life.
That's life.
Yeah. I agree with
just
that.
Get on.
Just get on, man.
And don't let it hurt you that much. If it's hurting you that much, get out of that situation.
Absolutely.
I'm just
Or
thinking,
get out of that job. Or get out of whatever.
I thought maybe because it's his daughter, I can get him fucking.
No, I mean, he's right there. I mean, you know.
No, I'm just the way I am. And my daughter and my son, I love my kids, and we get along so well. We can hang together, we could party together, or we could tell each other anything, you know. And that's what I like about my kids. And they know with him, with their Uncle David. They hang and party with us, and we have fun. We went away into
they're
Georgia.
adult kids now. They're fucking fully grown.
Right.
But I've known them since they were born.
I know, but you didn't party with them when they were 16.
Of course not.
No, of course not. That's respect. You know
yes,
what I mean?
but
I
once
wouldn't do it
they're
in
of
front
age
children.
and whatever, actually, you know, funny story. My daughter used to say, I remember she was at 20, and you can't drink here. But Dad, it's you. I don't care. You can't drink here. I ain't accepting that. You're not 21. And that is my rule because I am going to be held liable for anything that happens to that because she's an underage person. So my thing is, I could know you, have fun with you. If you're under 21, I'm not going to drink with you or party with you. It's not going to happen.
You're putting yourself at risk by
You're not
going
to do anything illegal.
Right.
But I personally believe that 18 is plenty.
I do too.
So do we. But that's
so
not
do we.
that's not
I
the law.
understand.
But listen, I always believe this.
You could join the military and fight for this country.
Then that's my thing. If
you could vote. You could do everything, but you can't buy cigarettes.
Yeah, I mean, right. It's
It's not that you should.
But you're right, Dave.
Smoking's not good, but I'm just saying that's a choice.
Smoking's not good. He's got a cigar.
As he puffs a cigar.
He's got one lung. He's fucking puffing on a cigar. He's talking about smoking not being good.
I love it.
I'm not inhaling.
You don't inhale a cigar. That's true.
That is true. Yeah. We're gonna do our video. We gotta show that. We really do gotta do that.
We should.
No question. It's not should. We are.
I have this template,
and we're gonna put it on the website. On your website.
I have this.
Okay, folks, for the news.
Hold on with the news.
No.
I have this template. What fucking? There's a war in Ukraine. I have
news done.
I have this template email that I send people when they send me how to smoke. People bought cigars and have never smoked cigars before. So they're sending me like, hey. Yeah, so they're sending me like, hey, can you tell me how to light and cut a cigar? I've never done one before, blah, blah, blah.
Send him the video with me with Thomas from Dope as Usual.
Fucking let's make the video that we told him we're going to do.
My point is that's a really good
I have like a templated email that I send everybody with an explanation on how to do it.
That's good.
So if you feel like you can't do it, you let me know. Fuck at that.
Just send me the cigar and I'll smoke it for them.
There you go.
They know. Now, for real, I agree with you. My point is, getting back to that, and what I'm just going to end on that is, I am going to go have fun on this cruise, and every cruise I'm on, and we're
all going to have fun.
And listen, and I tell women, if
I can have fun without fucking strange.
No, listen, that's okay. If
just have fun, whatever.
Listen, what did he? Let me explain this. I am so upfront with a woman or a couple or whatever I'm with that I tell it like it is. Period. I'm not going to say, oh, I love you.
In other words, there's no beating around the bush.
No, man. And I'm upfront right from the get-go, so there's no mistake.
Well, the situations you put yourself in, that's what they want.
Pretty much. No, some want relationship. You know, they still
you got to weave those out.
Yeah, exactly. And
women fall in love. That's a fact. I know that.
You're right. And when they see this great body and this big cock and all that, they always fall in love.
Yeah. No, they fall in love for the.
Now most
women fall in love for the bank account.
Now we're reading fucking Lord of the Rings, Moby Dick. All right, is it really something with the news?
Yeah, I do. What is going on news? I haven't watched
a couple things. You hear what happened in Ukraine now?
There's a war.
Did you hear what Putin's accusing Zelensky of doing?
No, what?
Shooting a dirty bomb.
You mean Putin said that Zelensky shot a dirty bomb at them?
That he's getting ready to shoot a dirty bomb from Kiev, which is all bullshit. But anyway.
Well, we don't know what's bullshit or not. Let's face that, too.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Well,
listen, I'm just saying we don't know.
They can't do that without the world knowing.
No, I know.
Exactly. And they'd be stupid to do it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But I did see where they moved out. Putin, just today I did read in the paper where the Russians are actually retreating from an area.
It's been going on for a month and a half now that Ukraine is actually taking back their land.
And this is 8 months out.
We've said that on the news previous. I remember.
They are pushing
Ukraine.
They are pushing Russia out.
Yeah, that's amazing.
They are winning the ground war.
You know, we call it winning. I call it. I don't know about all that. And I'll tell you why.
There's no winner here, man.
One, there is no winner.
Well, they're winning their land back.
Well, listen, we're winning their land back with them.
Well, our equipment is, yes.
I mean, obviously,
but their heart and soul is doing it, too.
And you know, I feel for the people. Believe me, I do.
I can't say we're doing it if our soldiers aren't immediately doing it.
Our equipment,
our money.
And our air defenses and our long-range
strategic people and everything.
So you're standing up for what's right as a country. I'm proud to say that. That's good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
we give money for a lot dumber shit than that.
Let me explain this. You know, everybody has their own views of what this is all about. I just don't think we know the whole story. We're only getting it
That's true about everything.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I've learned that because I was in the Coast Guard and I was on a ship and I talked to Russian people and the people of Russia were so cool. As a matter of fact, I was on a ship with the heavyweight boxing champ of Russia at the time. And this is in 1982. We were out in the Bering Sea. And I remember being on a Russian ship and talking to them. Now, I was the boat captain of a small boat. And
they spoke English?
Yeah, a lot of them did. And they're drinking vodka, man, right? I mean, big drinkers. And I used to tell them, hey, listen, jump in the water. If you jump in the water, I have to bring you back to the ship, you know, my ship, and then you can get,
immunity.
Asylum. So, but because there was an actual incident called the Seaman Kadyrkis incident back when American Coast Guard ship let a Russian captain come on and get the guy that jumped on the Coast Guard ship, and then they killed him. It's a big thing.
That's a big deal. By maritime law, that's like super illegal, right?
Absolutely. It's called, we used to get briefed on this. It's called the Seaman Kadyrkis. Anybody can look it up. Seaman Kadyrkis, Russian ship in the 70s, some higher 70s, 77 or something like that.
You know, different pretense you met those Russians than what's going on here. You realize this.
Yes. My point was.
This is when it was Soviet Union.
Listen, this is when it was the Cold War. We were in the middle of a Cold War. When I say
this
Cold War.
This wasn't Russia. This was Soviet Union. It's different.
This is when they were flying over our ships with their shit and our F-16s and foul.
It was the Cold War.
It was the Cold War. It was really serious shit. We used to go to what they call GQ automatically and stuff. But anyway, what I've learned when I went on there is they used to hear how America was the evil empire. And we, Americans, heard, oh, that's the dark side, the evil empire in Russia. Who's right? Who is right?
Garfield's here.
Oh, wow. Who is right, my man? Yeah, you want to sit on that couch for a minute, my man? You guys sit there. We want to ask you a question. You want to hit him up there?
All right, with what?
You're on.
Shoot.
All right, Garfield. when am I going to be invited to a party?
You keep saying about the DJ at
Yeah,
Poppy Park.
right, man. We want to.
I've been hearing this
What's
for
up?
3 months now.
You know, I think he's just playing me for the weed.
No, we're not allowed with the Jamaicans.
It's in the works.
Oh, look, he's getting. There he is. He's on camera, everybody. Come look down, Garfield.
I played yesterday.
Come here, Garfield. You got to look.
Poppy Park?
Yeah, Poppy Park. Yeah.
You went there and you oh, look, he's got that mail right here. I do have books.
You
You
just
know,
switch cars with him.
I have books.
Why switch car with me?
Why?
You don't get it? They hire it? Benz, but he's got a Bimmer.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
switch
because
cars.
because I got the Benz. And,
Switch cars.
Right.
I don't know, Garf. I don't know.
The Benz has nothing to do with Mercedes Benz. I just want to put it out there.
It's still,
Oh, my mother's thing. Why don't you get mommy's a ballot?
Yeah.
Hold on, Ben, Garfield. We have a ballot. See, we vote for people. I vote for my mother.
I'm sure that's not true. At any rate, I mean, our news correspondent left throughout the news. Is there any news that you know about?
Yeah, there is.
We gotta touch some news. We're almost.
We are. We're going to touch a little bit
All
of
right.
news. We have that. We have, obviously, in today's, in United States, just Ukraine, as David would say, Ukraine. We also have a United States, Donald Trump.
All right, take it easy.
Take care, Garfield,
you,
my
Garfield.
man. Hey, see you tomorrow, right? You on?
yeah.
You got it, bro. The Donald Trump's organization is on trial today. And can I give you my view on that?
What to say for what?
His company is on trial for falsifying records and helping executives beat taxes, like they were getting free condos and cars and tuition for their kids and all, and they weren't paying taxes on anything. That's what this whole thing is about.
Okay.
Can I say? And I know we're gonna have a difference of opinion, my brother. I think it's all bullshit. I think it's just a fucking smoke and mirrors. And I do listen. Like him, hate him, or what, I think this is just too much bullshit because I think so much goes on with everyone and every person. I think they're digging so deep. I think it's bullshit now.
There's nothing wrong with taxing somebody who did something wrong, Larry, and this is what they're doing here. Yeah, is he going to be? It's ultimately not going to hurt him at all.
It's a slap on the wrist, but they want their money.
He's not losing 15 seconds of sleep over this. For sure.
You're right.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with taxing somebody who did something wrong. So
Nobody's saying.
what did you say was $1 million is what they can
Yeah,
get?
no, yeah, but let me ask you a question.
The most
Are they doing that to every president? Did they do that to Clinton when he left? Did they do that to Obama?
No,
when
they're
he
trying to annoy him.
And I don't buy that. I think it's wrong. Yes, is he an annoying prick? Yes, did he do certain things that I disagree with? Of course. But at one point, everybody's just got to just forget it. You know, it's like the kid that
I agree with you. Forget it. Yeah.
Let's move on in this fucking world. And you know, if you ignore him enough, it's gonna go away anyway. It's kind of like that guy that you have to ignore. I know you disagree, bro, in that regard, don't? Or what?
That they're just trying to annoy him?
Yeah.
In certain cases, yes, but in certain cases, no.
What do you mean?
I mean, the guy's in trouble in Georgia. Everybody heard him on the phone trying to get 11,800 or whatever it was votes. Totally illegal. He might get indicted for that.
See,
Yeah,
that's something real.
That is something real.
I mean, this guy causes his own problems.
Nobody's saying that, but what does that have to do now with this problem? This is just like nitpicking. That's like
Because he robbed New York of a lot of money. They want their money.
well,
That's it, period.
Okay, do
They're
you-
not trying to put him in jail. They want money.
I have a
can't
question.
put him in jail.
But I have they
Exactly.
can't. I have a question for you, bro. Do you think Clinton robbed New York of money?
No,
I do.
not like Trump did.
Well, now we're gonna cutting apples here.
No. Trump's main business, previous to being president, was to make money in New York. Him fucking him in personal business is what they're going after him for. That has nothing to do with his presidency. If you
Yeah.
own a company,
But the only reason they're doing
Larry,
it is because of the presidency.
you don't know that for a fact.
Well, I believe that.
Maybe they're doing it for $1 million. $1 million don't walk the line.
They're doing it because he never showed his income taxes, and then it all came out. Remember, every president in the country's history always showed their income taxes, except Trump. And then when they finally went to court to get to see them, because they wanted to know what was going on, not because of what happened in New York, but because of other reasons. Does he have interest to being president for money? And all things.
Listen, you are right, but they should then either make a law passing it that every president has to show their thing. That's a very easy fix instead of saying picking and choosing. You know, how much do we go just because their taxes were put in?
Lad, they can't make a law unless they pass 60 people in the Senate, and there ain't 60. You know, not one Republican's going to pass the law. You know how it is.
I think every Republican will say, "Listen, I want to know if the guy is connected to an illegal organization."
You think so? Not one Republican's, or maybe one or two of them are saying that he fucked up January 6th.
Well, Dave, again, you're talking apples and oranges. Let's just talk about a person's taxes. Let's say, if they want to pass a law that says if you're running for office, you have to show your tax. Okay. Well,
hey, if the law doesn't say I have to,
right?
And for any reason I feel like I don't want to, shouldn't have.
Just like, you know why you're so right on that? As a guy who does the law a lot, I tell people say, well, if you have nothing to hide, then why don't you talk to the police? Because they, you know, like if you're accused of anything, I don't even accused. I remember when that lady disappeared, the one from Sarasota. You remember she actually disappeared in Nevada, I think it was, or
with her boyfriend,
right? With a boyfriend,
yeah,
Petito or something,
right? Whatever it was, and she came back, and then the parents just wouldn't say a word, wouldn't everyone say, "Oh, you have something to hide." You know, they did the right thing, and it worked out the right way because their lawyer told them, "Listen, you do not talk to the police." Period. That's the law. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, if you have nothing to hide, why don't you just do it? Because then you're
he
not.
was the murder.
That's not the law.
No, they found out. He really did do it. He committed suicide.
Huh? Don't talk to the police is not the law.
Yes, that's your fucking amendment right.
Oh, yeah, it's your right. It's not the law.
That is the law.
That is the law. Your right is the law.
And if you talk to the police, you broke the law?
No, not breaking.
Okay.
The law doesn't say you have to.
Right.
No, I know
so
it doesn't say you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
So he didn't.
So he didn't. And you know my thing?
Yo, by the way, he was the killer.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the parents. At the end, if you remember, the parents in the house.
I wouldn't incriminate my kid. I don't care what he did.
No, it's of course not. But it's not even that. It's their attorney told them, listen, when they come to you, do not say a word. Here's what people don't know. If they believe everybody's just pure, then they're fucked up because people manipulate. I watched state attorneys, I watch the government, I watch police manipulate evidence, do a lot of things to get people. So when people just think everybody is going to be, oh, why wouldn't you tell them the truth?
The assumption,
because they might just fucking take your truth and fuck it up and make you fucking guilty.
Right.
So why would I take the chance ever of fucking talking to them? If they came to me and said, hey, Larry, we know this, and I was, okay,
Speak
talk
to my lawyer.
Period. End of fucking story. Because I don't know where it's going. I don't know what their motives are. I don't know what their end wants are. So I'm not going to put a path that they can use again against me in another way and stuff. Every attorney was going to tell you, just shut your mouth.
I
If
agree
you shut
with that
your mouth,
100%.
they can't manipulate what you said if you don't say anything. And that's the
And
key.
what does that have to do with Trump?
No, I'm just...
he's just saying he didn't show his
taxes
return.
because he didn't have to.
Right.
And you know what? Right or wrong, listen, you could believe what you want, but right or wrong, he did not have it. He didn't do anything wrong. And now maybe
he's being indicted for something he did in business. That's what we were talking about.
And
Listen,
but my point...
maybe he didn't have to, but this all went to court, and the judge made him show his taxes.
Why?
I don't know the exact...
Yeah,
I wasn't in court.
Okay.
But a judge ordered his taxes public.
Now, that was
For New York.
Right. I was just going to say that was for New York. I am talking
State
about...
taxes, yeah.
Yeah, I am talking about a whole different thing.
Because they wanted money. They didn't want to put him in jail.
They're getting it now. They're going to get $1 million.
Well, whatever they're going to get.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
I don't even... That's what it said in the paper, that they can get him up to $1 million.
Anything fucking else happening in the news other than fucking Trump?
Yes, yes.
Hey, what do you think about what's going on in UK with the woman president over there that resigned Prime Minister
In 40 days.
44 days she resigned.
Yeah. What's going on is right. I mean, is their government is fucked up?
No.
Everything I see on the news, they're hurting over there.
Do you remember?
Their economy's way worse than ours. You talk inflation? We're the best in out of Asia and everybody. Inflation.
Oh, absolutely.
We're always the best. If it's up, we're up the best. If we're down, we're down.
As bad as we
down
are.
the least. Down the least.
As bad as inflation is here, it's way worse in China, in Europe, in UK.
But do you know how we all look at things, and we should? I look at my RV. When I got to put gas in that thing, I curse.
Well, put gas in it in Europe.
Or I don't have it in. I'm not in Europe.
$7-8 an hour.
But I'm not in Europe.
I'm in a gallon.
It's not a gallon, it's a liter.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. Yo, listen, let me ask you something. Didn't you say that this girl was hated Last time you did the news, I don't. This is where I get my news.
Yes.
What girls hated?
Yes.
That prime minister. She was associated with somebody who was basically.
She was like real far right wing.
Right.
Yes.
So that's why that could have been a reason why she.
No, she.
Why not?
She
Everybody hated her.
resigned.
Wait, let's hear from Dan Rather.
She resigned because she proposed some kind of a budget for the country, for the UK, that was so off the wall that her own party told her, "You're nuts. Quit."
So
Off
she
the
just
walls.
resigns like that?
I get they
You
forced
can.
her out. I mean,
Of course you can. Anybody can.
I didn't ask her why
She's
she resigned.
super conservative, so it probably took away all the social shit.
but she
And it's a socialist country.
she resigned.
basically.
I know. I know that.
And now you got so much crap going on in there that Boris Johnson wants to put his hat in the ring again, and he just resigned 50 days ago or whatever.
Yeah, right before her.
And now he wants to put his hat in the ring.
No
I think we need to resurrect the queen.
What the fuck is she gonna do?
That
And
lady
also-
fucking was resilient, man.
She didn't even know her name.
Also, over the weekend, a big thing happened in China. This guy's in for another term.
Xi Jinping.
Xi
So we're
Jinping or
basically
whatever.
doing world politics.
Xi, as Donald
Well,
Trump would
that's the
say,
world.
Xi.
That's what's happening.
Xi.
He's a G.
No, that's Donald Trump. President Xi.
G. What did you say? China.
China. That's it. As far as the night, I got to go to something important.
Okay.
Sports.
Oh man, sports.
Hold
me
on,
what's
before we start with the fucking sports. let me just-
Philadelphia, baby.
Wait.
Phillies in the fucking World Series, baby.
He's a Philly fan.
Oh, he's from Philly. Everybody.
My fucking Yankees and Mets suck.
But the Giants and Jets are good.
Wow, can you believe this shit?
Wow, huh?
Is it for real or is it not? Now he's talking football, everybody. Just so we're going to keep everybody
talking
on track.
sports.
We're talking sports, but he jumped from baseball to football.
Well,
quite
no,
quickly.
baseball.
And I'm going to jump to live golf, go, baby.
That's next, not
yeah.
this coming weekend.
No, it's
next
it.
weekend. We'll be on a cruise when they're playing in Miami.
No, I think it's this weekend. It is this weekend. I'm pretty sure it's this
No,
weekend.
first weekend in November.
Last weekend in October. I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, Live Golf is going to be having its final event. Dustin Johnson already locked up the single total. He's made 30
in earnings.
$33 million. Besides his $120 million.
Besides his 67 he got already.
Well,
or
already
whatever it was.
67 up
62
front.
or whatever it was.
Up front. And he got $125 million.
He got half of his 125 million, 62.5.
Right.
He got a check up front just to come over and play. When he gets his other check, I'm not sure. It could be after 2 years, 3 years.
Whatever
whatever
that deal is.
You know, they got
And
some
he
kind of
just made
contract.
$33 million golfing, like playing.
In 6 tournaments.
Yeah.
6 tournaments. 6 3-day tournaments in 24 days of playing golf. The guy made $33 million.
I love that. I love that. See, I think the more you put on there, it's more pressure. It's more, and anybody who says it's
And
not,
Rory McIlroy just won the PGA, got $1.9 million. He's got to win 16 more tournaments to get what Dustin Johnson did.
yeah,
And Dustin Johnson only won 1 tournament.
Hey, I wasn't here for one of the shows when you guys were doing this on Monday, and I didn't watch it either. Can you guys tell me, was it all about Live Golf? When you guys started talking about it,
100%.
I know. I can imagine.
When Frank was here?
No,
Yeah.
that was the one where Frank wasn't, right?
I don't know. One show we did, it was we always talk sports, obviously.
I know, and
whatever,
it's always fucking Live Golf. You two can talk about it forever. My big question is whether the listeners give a fuck.
You know, I hope they do. I just want the listeners to know one name, Jay Monahan, and he should be fired.
He's the commissioner.
He's the commissioner of the PGA Tour.
You don't have to say that anymore. They all know it. You
Well,
say
here
it
is
every day.
why, and I'm going to say it again. I think when he invoked 9/11, I lost all respect for him and his movement in any way, shape, or form when he invoked 9/11 and the Saudi bullshit when they're doing the exact same thing. That has really got me, and I don't think people are emphasizing that enough. I think
you do on every show.
and I'm gonna. But I'm talking about other shows. Some people say, oh, Jay Monahan. I still can't figure out why he's there. I cannot figure out why either the executive board or somebody has not fired that man. Because
We were arguing this with Frank, and he's the one who said the board and all of this shit, remember?
But I do. But I just don't get.
It might not have been his decision to do it. It might have been a board decision. He's just a spokesperson.
Well, I think he would say that, or somebody would say that.
He wouldn't say that because that would definitely get him fired.
Well, I don't. All I can say is this.
That's true.
It's true. Anybody who invoked 9/11 in any way, in a way like that, to compare it to something like, or this is bad.
Well, your audience don't even know how he did that. So explain how he explain how he invoked 9/11.
Yeah, what happened was,
I know how. But
what happened in 9/11?
I think they know.
Do you think? I don't know.
Go ahead and say it just one more time for good measure.
A good measure. What happened then when the two leagues split? When a league started by Greg Norman, Live Golf, which means 54,
and golfers started jumping. Good golfers.
Good golfers started jumping from the PGA Tour. Jay Monahan had his
family
members of 9/11
of 9/11 people killed.
Killed. Write letters to the remaining golfers to tell them why you shouldn't do that because it's Saudi Arabia and they were part of 9/11 and all that. So it really pissed me off because
blood money. Yeah.
Blood money. And not only blood money, they're doing it themselves, the PGA. How do you fucking
play a
do
tournament
that?
over there with their money.
I know that. Well, no, where they give them money. Yeah, they actually support them. Yeah. It's not taking their money; it's giving them money.
Yeah, it just anyway. Everybody should, and I hope they know my stance on that. And I won't change just because of that.
Okay, question for you all. Speaking sports, we're going to predict. What are you predicting? Prediction from you, Benz, on the World Series. Who's going to win in how many games?
Phillies.
In how many games?
4.
La?
Houston in 5.
That's me. Houston in 5.
They might win one game at home.
Exactly.
They can't beat the pitching of Houston.
Now, nobody can. I highly doubt they're going to beat Houston.
They're double. I don't know the number line.
Houston's going to be favored over 2-1 odds, I believe.
I believe too, and just because of pitching.
Listen,
Philly's a great story, and I like them.
Yeah, and you know what? I tell you what, Philly does
Bryce Harper.
We do underdog very well.
I was just going to say, I told my brother that.
The underdogs won many times, so they do have a shot.
We were underdogs in the Super Bowl, by the way.
And I told how's your Philly Eagles?
We were
Super
underdogs
Bowl's
the entire fucking
sport.
season.
Super Bowl is one game.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's easier to win one game than a 7-game
series. No doubt about it.
The cream comes to the crop.
Usually,
the only reason I say in 4,
the better team usually wins the 7 games.
The only reason I say Phillies in 4 is because if I remember correctly,
Phillies
that means
in
perfect.
4?
That means perfect.
What did you say?
Phillies in 4? Yeah, he thinks the Phillies are going to sweep them.
Oh my God!
So
did you know Houston?
No. I'm only saying that because guys, you know I don't know baseball.
You're saying
I
that
support
from your
any
heart,
Philly.
not your
It's
head.
100% my heart. I don't know anything about baseball.
Do you know why though?
I just know. I happen to know that the World Series requires you to win. That's literally all I know.
Best out of 7.
Yeah.
Best out of 7.
Right. So I figured 4 is a perfect win.
Well, let me just show you a little bit how whack that sounds. Houston has played 7 playoff games and not lost one yet. So far swept. Last team to do that is 1976 Cincinnati Reds. So they have not lost one game.
Where are you putting your money?
Philly.
Well, we already bet Mr. Pete.
Oh yeah, but you want?
Did you?
Yeah.
You know, Pete.
But truthfully, I might throw a few bucks on Philly because I do root for underdogs, and you're gonna get big odds.
It'll be a good story, man.
I really
it's already
do.
a great story.
Listen,
I mean, Zach,
I do root for underdogs.
You put
all the time.
$100 down, you might win 250, 300. So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just to watch it with a little interest. It's what I mean.
And
it's better than putting 250 to win 100.
Right, I might do that, and just because, and I love the story of Philly. Philly's got heart. I mean, Bryce Harper is playing the greatest, man. That guy's. I think did he win the MVP? I think
he did win the MVP.
He won the MVP
for the championship
series, and he should. And I love the way they are. I love the heart. I love that third baseman Bohm. I love the whole team, the way they're playing, and I do like their heart. I mean, and to me, sports is about heart. Obviously, talent.
I also like do you know they're playing with an interim manager all year long?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Joe Girardi got fired 50 games into the season. They were doing horrible. He got fired, and the bench coach became the interim manager.
Well, they should give that guy a contract now.
I'm sure they're going to talk to him. They're not gonna
Hope
talk to him
so.
now.
I mean, if he doesn't, Philly should be turned upside down.
Philly's on fire right now. Flyers are 4-2. They were just 4-1. They're 4-2. Eagles are 6-0.
No, 6-1.
No,
6-0, baby,
6-0.
undefeated, and we just had a bye week.
Yeah, that's right.
So
That's right.
that's your one,
You're right.
motherfucker.
No, they're playing great. I mean, no question.
Oh yeah, Hurts is doing what he's supposed to. It's just good football.
long season though.
Yeah,
No, it just started. I'm just saying, as of right now, Sixers. I don't think they're doing terrible. I don't know anything about it.
They are doing terrible.
Okay,
Yeah.
Benz. Here's another
Yeah,
question.
Embiid is not doing good and stuff like that.
I follow the Flyers.
Here's
and the Eagles.
another question.
Yeah,
Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Eagles.
Okay, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Kansas
this year?
City.
I say Buffalo.
Okay.
But at the all good choices.
You want to all put up $100 right here on the air? If one of our teams win,
it's $100 for the heart, though. It's not.
No, whatever. If one of our teams win, they each owe 100. If none of our teams win, nobody owes anybody anything.
No, fuck that.
But
Let's
if
do a
Buffalo
playoff.
wins, I got to give him 100, and you got to give him 100. If Philly wins, I give you 100. If KC wins, you give it. Other than that, there's no bet.
I would do it. It's up to him.
I don't know about winning the Super Bowl, but making the Super Bowl.
No, you have to win it because what happens?
I'll
if
put
both
100
of us?
in. I'll put 100.
What happens if you play Kansas City?
Right,
You're playing his team.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Then we both made
Then
it.
I got to give one of you two, whoever wins that game.
No,
Perfect. You break even.
No, we're just saying
No.
whoever wins the
wins.
Super, you have
If
to
those-
win it.
All right,
If not one of our teams.
I'm in. I say Eagles, you say KC, Bills. We're going to fucking put $100 each. Whoever wins the Super Bowl, if anybody, pay up.
Gets 100 from each guy, and it's on tape now. It's on the show, so we can. It's show
We bet all the
119.
time. We bet all the time about anything, dude. You owe me $100.
No, you don't.
You owe me $100.
Nope, I ain't paid.
I ain't paid. What the fuck am I gonna do about that?
So we had that, but
Well, hold on. You always pay.
Of course I pay. I've never not paid.
Yeah, Larry loses bets, he pays.
Oh my God, fucking the one.
He just
I bet you
won't
remember
admit-
that one dinner
he just
lunch?
won't admit
that
it on-
was a fuck up.
That was your idea.
No, but you fucking probably called everybody. Said, "Come on over, Larry's dinner."
That just happened.
20 fucking some people.
For people who don't know what we're talking about, basically what happened.
Was it Survivor or something?
Yeah. Naked and Afraid.
Naked and
It was
Afraid,
Naked and Afraid.
$5,000.
We fucking made a bet on it.
Naked and Afraid. That's what it was.
Larry lost, and he was going to buy lunch. So
What was the bet?
that
Lunch.
Larry would buy lunch.
No, but what was the bet?
About Naked and Afraid, $5,000. I said they don't get
They don't
paid.
get any money,
He,
right?
he
And I
said
said
it's
5,000.
$5,000, and he was right. I never heard it, never saw it.
They get paid $5,000 just to
Are you
appear
sorting
on
your
it.
fucking mail while we're doing a podcast?
No. Yeah, I'm looking at my mother's mail.
They get paid $5,000 just to come on the show.
No, I think they have to complete.
Did I have to complete?
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
complete.
so if they
for
drop out in 3
You get
days, they
dick.
don't get nothing.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
You
I
didn't give
still
them
think
content.
they should have I think they should have a convict edition.
that's
Naked
all
and
they get.
They're going to
That's all
rob the
they get?
crew. It'll be terrible.
$5,000 to go 20 days or 30 days or whatever it is.
I
in some
wouldn't-
forest or
I
whatever.
wouldn't do it
Crazy
for
shit.
$1 million.
Hey, Ben,
Oh, I
here's
would
the
do
funny.
it for $1 million.
No,
I
you're
would
crazy.
do.
You wouldn't make it a day.
What are you kidding me?
Bullshit.
Shit, I'll make
you
the whole
one
fucking
lung,
time.
one lung
He'd
ain't
make
making it a day.
I'll
He did
make
enough
it
whole
without
time.
freaking
I-
eating. I'll just find water and I'll survive.
I seen you push a fucking golf cart. You almost died.
Oh, well, he
Well, I
ain't
don't
pushing
have
a
to
golf
push a golf cart.
They
and
have
make
to
it afraid.
walk miles in the woods. They
Why?
make you
Who said I do?
because that's how the show works.
That I have to walk miles?
So yeah, they drop you
I've
off.
seen people sick sleeping all day.
No, right, and then they have to get up and walk 6-7
the
miles to
end,
the place
yeah.
Oh,
where
at
they
the
get picked
end.
up.
Not every day.
No, but you
So
have
for
to.
$1 million, I'll walk 6 miles right now.
You won't make it fucking
he's right.
20 feet.
I think he will, and I'll go with
He
him.
died day one. That would be the first death on the show. you,
I'd make it.
nah. You
I
make
would
it 4
walk
days.
6 miles.
shit.
I would walk 6 miles today for $5,000.
I know, but that's
Take
just
me
walk.
to the track. Ask them how wide the thing is.
I'd walk for much less than that. No, hold on. No. This isn't regular walking. This is fucking water up to your fucking knees, walking up the fucking.
I don't give a
For
fuck.
$1 million, though.
Bugs are stuck to your fucking
I don't give
nutsack.
a
They
fuck.
can be up my ass and my nuts. I don't give a
They
fuck.
can
You
chop my
are
foot
sh-
off when I'm done.
You guys are just saying this because it's easy for you because you know you can never be held to fucking do it.
Oh, I could. I would do
you
it.
can't do
For
it.
$1 million,
naked and
we're
a-
talking.
You
I
can't.
wouldn't do it for $5,000.
You couldn't do it for $1 billion, buddy.
Oh, bullshit.
Oh man.
Yeah,
No,
you're
he'd be
missing
the
that.
first death on the show, and you'd make it about 3 days before you'd be the first murder on the show because you'd murdered your fucking partner.
No, here's
And
what I
then
would do.
you'd eat their fucking arm. The fucking crew would get there in the morning. You're sitting there eating a fucking
No,
cooked
first thing
arm.
I'd do is I'd figure out a way to fucking get to the way the crew is eating and shit and steal their food.
Exactly. You know, there was
They
a
got
couple that
camera
did that.
guys all over there.
There was
and
a
all.
couple that did that.
Sure,
They
why
got
not?
caught and disqualified. They got sent home.
Ah, see that fucking bullshit. Give me a joint, will you?
Yeah, you want one?
Yeah, I think that's bullshit. No, listen, I love. We used to watch Survivor in prison, right, bro?
we used to have a
bet
pool
We
on
used to have
it.
the pool.
Survivor is different than Naked and Afraid. Let's be real.
Oh, I like Naked and Afraid better.
They put you. You can't do it.
You know me. I like Naked and Afraid.
I know you're just like being naked.
Yeah.
But there's no way you can complete this task.
Oh, absolutely.
Please, if somebody knows anybody in the show that can get Larry on one of those fan ones.
He ain't gonna go on for 5,000.
Would you sign up?
5,000 ain't going on.
Oh, don't be a dick.
5,000?
You can't fucking do it.
You said $1 million.
Oh, why don't you tease
it'd be
me
good-
Okay, I'm 12.
It'd be good for
You
the
can't do
podcast.
it. I bet you can't do it. Okay, I'll bet you Kool-Aid.
It'd be good for the show. You go on there, you promote for us.
Maybe.
Especially if you make it.
Maybe.
Especially if you win.
If my fans wanted me to do it, I would do it.
There ain't no
Please.
winning.
Everybody wants you to do it, Larry. I know that for a fact. If you want, well, no, they might think you're going to die there. They want you alive. If you want to see Larry on Naked and Afraid, please email me, fuck@thatbenz.com, and tell me. If I get at least 10 people that say they want him, I'm signing the motherfucker up. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
All right. You ain't going to make it a fucking day.
I don't know if
3 days.
I don't know if they'll let me go.
Why?
Health reasons.
Hot and all of that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. But I will sign a waiver.
You should die if you were
I'll
out
sign
there.
a waiver.
Either way, you got to sign a waiver.
I don't give a fuck what they want.
They do a celebrity edition where it's shorter.
What my brother said is 100% true. For $1 million, ain't a fucking question I would do that fucking thing.
Nah.
Fucking $1 million. You put $1 million at the end of that fucking trail, I will kill half the crew and my partner. I'll get to that fucking $1 million.
There's one show that's called Alone. They give you, I think, $250,000, and it's whoever is the last to stand. So it's up to 100 days, but last to stand gets it. And
What, surviving in the wild or something?
you get clothes, you get like tools and shit.
I'm down.
But it's in like Alaska.
I know Alaska very
But
well.
if you get clothes, I'm sure they're going to give you winter clothes, too.
Yeah, it's winter clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do that easy.
That's not easy. Get the fuck
Listen
out
to me. I want to go where there's no clothes, though.
You just want to be naked.
Yeah, I like that
They
shit.
put you in tropical
Do
weather.
you know I am a member of the AA?
Not all the time.
I am a member.
where they were. It was 30
freezing their
degrees
dicks
at night.
off, yeah.
Did you know I'm a member of AANR?
What the hell is that?
American Association of Nude Recreation?
Does not surprise me whatsoever.
I am.
It sounds like
It's like a nude campground. You go to a nude campground.
Are you a board member?
No, but I'm a member for 3 years, 4
You
years.
should be a board member. They don't know yet, but you can innovate this whole program. All right, let's wrap it up.
No, wrap it up.
Or don't.
Oh, man. We're just
don't
having fun. What do you think?
How long has it been?
No, chill.
Huh?
I don't know. It's Larry
sorry,
doesn't
Larry.
like talking about how long it's been.
No, I don't care.
Even though everybody that's listening can just look down and see.
Oh, no, hey, listen. I agree. We got a lot of things. It's fun. I mean, obviously, the news is getting shorter and shorter.
I'll tell you what, something about Ukraine that you guys didn't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I got nothing.
You have nothing on Ukraine, do you?
We cover Ukraine pretty good on this show. Thanks, David.
He does. Until they win. Hey, I want one question on Korea. Is it going to end? It's 8 months.
I don't know when it's going to end. Who knows?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's pretty weird, Why is this?
Wars take years.
I know. Why
Got
is
it.
this
Got to
stuff-
end eventually.
I mean,
but-
why is this shit fucking... Why does everybody have to be in a war? Why is war...
It's going to be hard for Russia to say, okay, we lost, come back.
And that's just all ego, and it's a shame because young people die for that. And that's a shame.
That's why they were all leaving the country.
Yeah, did you see what happened about the...
When they
in
had the
Alaska?
draft or
No,
whatever.
did you just see what happened?
What?
In Alaska, it was in the paper today. Murkowski, who's the senator from Alaska, she actually interviewed two people, took a boat across the Bering Sea to flee Russia and ask for asylum in the United States.
And they'll probably get
because of
it.
the war. Oh, yeah, they are getting it for the war. I mean, is that wild? I mean, just
You're
think
going to have
about
a
That's
huge
two
influx
people.
of
I
Russians.
like 10 million have gone to
Ukraine,
the country not Belarus.
Poland.
Yeah, whatever. Not even Poland. The one next to it. The ones that just signed up. Sweden and the other one.
Belgium?
The ones who just signed up with
They're
NATO.
fuckheads.
No idea.
Two countries just signed up with NATO within the last month.
You're the news guy. You tell us. You think we? I don't know this
I
shit.
think it's Sweden is one, and
Good enough.
You know, you
Hey,
get
one out of two
but
is good.
anyway, they-
you get 50% of the news right here.
anyway, what Putin did, he took all the guys there, and he wanted 3 million of them to join up, and he put them through a boot camp. You know what the boot camp consisted of over there?
Oh, what?
For them? They shot a gun, 3 bullets one time, and it was a 3-day thing, and he just threw them out to the front line.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we hear. Again, that's what we hear.
We're hearing that from the people that went and across
there's
the border.
people- well, maybe
They're the ones talking about it.
Yeah, because they deserted.
We're not just saying that.
They're saying it because they're deserters. You think they're going to say, well, we had great training, but we still don't think this shit sucked?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. You just don't know.
I don't know. Is that why 10 million of them are escaping? And we've seen that.
Listen, we had that.
10 million?
I don't know about that number, but I can tell you
That's
another
a big number.
That's a big number when a country only has 150 million. So that's 10. That's a big number.
They're leaving their wives and families and getting out of the country, guys, because they're the ones getting drafted.
You know,
I want to call it a draft, whatever it is.
You know, listen.
It's that.
Well, they don't call it that, but
during
it's
Vietnam, we had a lot of deserters in the United States too. We had the heavyweight champion of the world fucking go to Canada and fucking quit, Muhammad Ali, to evade the draft and everything else. So we can go on and on about wars and shit. We just don't know everything. I get what you're saying. I 100%, and I'm for the people of Ukraine, but to a degree, I just don't know sometimes. And I'm not one of these people that just believe everything I hear on the news, because the news is bullshit. I mean, I've seen so much fucking news that's bullshit.
This news right here ain't bullshit.
I agree, bro. I agree
with that.
That we're going to go with. You're hearing it, whether it's right or wrong.
You heard it.
It's heard it here. But with that said, we got Friday, I got a great guest. I want everybody to know I have a state representative, Randy Fine, from Palm Bay, who represents...
No, from Brevard County.
Brevard County, and he represents us up in the State House up in Tallahassee. Intelligent, controversial in a way, but he's got balls. I give him that, you know, and that's my opinion. But we're going to ask him some good questions, things he did that I liked or whatever.
He's fighting anti-Semitism in this county. To me, that's huge.
I agree.
I want you to ask
100%,
him, I want you to ask him
100%.
how come Florida don't have legal gambling?
Oh, that's one of them. That's a couple other questions I have for him.
For revenue for them, too.
No, he there's a lot of questions I'm going to have for him that are good.
We'll ask DeSantis that when he comes on the show.
Yeah. Governor DeSantis, I wish that'd be great. Eh?
That would be a good show.
When's the chief coming up?
We also have the chief of police. As a matter of fact, I'm going to call him after the show, probably next Monday. I'm thinking maybe next Monday or next Friday.
He already committed that he will do it?
Yes, he did. He said he will come on.
He just got to find time.
He's our schedule. I mean, matter of fact, I call him Friday, and I just got to hear back and see when we're going to do it. And I want to ask that because I like always asking the local police chief because, one, I know about things going on around here. Two is I like to get the perspective of a senior person who has 150 cops under him. So why is hiring the way it is? Why can't you hire? Is it just money? Is it this? Is it
lack of pay? Is it what's the reason?
Or is people don't want to be cops anymore? Is it are cops overboard? Or we're gonna ask some good questions. That's gonna be a lot of fun in that show too. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Why don't stop Larry? That's gonna be one of the questions. No, only kidding. But anything else you got to report, bro?
No, I'm pretty good.
Benz,
all good.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks,
man.
Happy birthday.
Enjoy your
Appreciate
birthday,
that.
man. I really have to have a drink here.
That'd be nice.
So, all right, everybody, please stay safe, make good choices, and I'll tell you what, see you Friday.